Hello chatbox out there. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys out there about what I got to on my Monday. I hope you guys all had a lovely weekend and you've all had a great start to your week. I got ready for the day ahead and I was up later than normal as I had a bit of a lie-in and I had a nice refreshing shower. I then had a bowl of this fruit and fibre sealed. It's got like raisins and dried bananas and stuff in because I'm trying to get healthier. And I then was doing some doors and doors and British doll photography. My dad was up and he'd been to work and got back and gone to bed. He got up and was sorting stuff around the house. My mum was out and she was watching this car police chase kind of thing that she likes to watch. And my older brother normally has work, but his school that he does work at has an inset day to day, so he doesn't have to go in, and he was watching Big Bang Theory. And for lunch, me and him had some pizza and watched a bit of Big Bang Theory together. And we were just having a nice catch up, and I was asking about how his work's going and stuff. And yeah, it was good. And then I went on to my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I was watching some of my favourite YouTubers' YouTube videos, and was watching some vines and some vlogs. And I watched some multi fandom fanfics and watched some Rob Blunt and Malik and Will Sunny and other fandoms that are part of fanfics, and also read some fanfic and wrote some fanfic, and was working on the new chapter of my book and some new songs. It's stories for Doll Drama, and that's going really well. And I absolutely love my book series at the moment. It's just going so well, lots of twists and turns and plot twists, and I just love it. I just love writing so much. I read a bit to my mum and dad earlier on, and I had a cup of tea and a snack and was tidying up the house a bit. And my younger brother is at work, and my older sister is also at work, and younger sister went back to uni. She stayed over for the weekend, and she went back last night. My dad took her to the train station to get the train back up to Cheltenham, and I listened to a bit of Perez, Tom Grennan, and Paloma Faith's new song, and also listened to a bit of Cher and Kylie and some other singers and bands. I watched the Dollhouse tour videos and looked at Dolls and Dust stuff off EB, Amazon, Swiss. I watched some doll collection videos, doll makeover videos, and some doll drama stuff that people have created, and they're so cool. And I played my doll drama and did some filming and everything of that. Sold out the sets and props, and I played with some Lego and Playable, and played on Minecraft, and played on COD, and Grand Theft Auto, and some other game devices and cards and board games. I did some coloring pages and some word searches, and I watched some episodes of Birds of a Feather, Friends, Big Brother, and How I Met Your Mother, and I did some dolls and dolls photography and Bluetooth doll photography. I'm sorting my Bluetooth dolls out tomorrow and doing some more Bluetooth doll photography tomorrow. Can't wait for holidays. It's the big storm week this week, the storm drama. I wonder who dies, and apparently Lily is going to cheat on Prince with Romeo, and I really hope this doesn't happen because I really like Prince and Lily together. Romeo finds somebody else. I like Romeo's character. I like how finally him and James have James has found out that him and Romeo are father and son. Hopefully they can become very close. Who knows what will happen with that? But I just don't want Prince and Lily to split up because they've already been through enough. And yeah, I just want them to be happy. And Prince and Romeo are getting quite close, so it's going to be a bit of a stab or betrayal if he does, if he do have a third behind Prince's back. Poor thing. I know he's a bit dim, but doesn't deserve that, does he? And you don't mess with the McQueens. And I can't stand Harry. He's just so selfish, cheating on poor Steve with James and planning to run away with James on the wedding day. I mean, that's just so selfish. I know this may sound harsh, but I hope he gets killed off in the storm because he's just such an irritating character, and I just feel so sorry for poor Steve. And I just love the soaps. I'd love to write down and create my own TV soap, or to write for the soaps. It could be such a dream come true. That or be in Doctor Who or write for Doctor Who. Talk about Doctor Who. The Rosa Parks episode last night was amazing. Doctor Who always knock storylines like this out of the park, like important subjects like that, and it was just such a great episode. Absolutely loved it, and I still need to watch the newest episode of Supernatural and Charmed, so I'll probably do that after this vlog. And I watched some British Bake Off episodes. The newest episode of that comes out on Tuesday, and it's Patisserie Week, which I'm looking forward to. And I just love that so much. It's such a great show. I didn't think I'd like it without Mary Berry being in it, but I actually really do like that, and I just love it. Love Bake Off, and also love Celebrity Hunted, which is on Tuesdays, I think, as well with Bake Off. Good thing I record them both. And I watched Halloween film with Jamie Lee Curtis in. I love those films, and also watched one of the Halloween Town films and The Haunted Mansion and some other Halloweeny kind of films. And I was listening to a bit of Little Mix and had one of their songs stuck in my head, so I've seen it around the house, and then it got stuck in my older brother's head as well, so he was getting annoyed. And I tidied my office up for my Be My Canadian, stuck to my book, and soon Scripture Stories for Doggies, a show, and worked on some new songs, played on my keyboard a bit, did some arts and craft and some painting, kind of got in a bit of a mess, but that's the best kind of art when it gets a bit messy, but it was good, lots of fun. Played with some plasticine and did some all sculpting with the plasticine and stuff, and worked on a bit of stop motion off my Kindle, trying to film a bit of stop motion with sort of the plasticine stuff. And then I flew to Tesco for my dog house out in the garden, and my dad's gone back to work, and I watched Escape to Country and Grand Design episodes. Then I watched some episodes of The Bill, and I caught up on Casualty and watched some episodes of Hobby, Doctors, and Shortland Street, and some other medical drama stuff, and watched some period drama stuff like Pride and Prejudice episodes, and it was the 1995 version with Conor Firthin. I wish he would be my Mr. Darcy. I wish I could find Mr. Darcy. And I also watched some Glee episodes and some episodes of The Next Step and some of her musical and dance drama stuff. And I watched Mary Berry's cookbook, and I just love Mary Berry so much. And also watched some musicals. I watched The Phantom of the Opera and watched Moulin Rouge and some other musical stuff. Love a good sing song and did a bit of karaoke. And I watched this treehouse making competition show and watched RuPaul's Drag Race, America's Next Top Model, and some episodes of Dancing on Ice and Strictly and X Factor and BGT auditions. And I also watched some episodes of America's Next Top Model, the Australian version and UK version, and just loved that so much. And watched American Horror Story and watched Merlin, Enchant, and Supernatural, and Doctor Who episodes from Tom Baker's era of Fourth Doctor. And I really like Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, as her Doctor is very Fourth Doctor vibes, and it's like classic era. And I love the theme tune that's gone back to being like the Fourth Doctor's theme tune, as it sounds more alien-like and makes you more excited for the episode to start again. I'm now back in this Doctor group that was on Facebook, as this guy that was on there had put a hate rant about me and posted a photo of me on his page and was slagging me off basically. He did it to a few other people, so I blocked him and left the group and stuff. And he's apologised. It was 2 years ago now, and bygones be bygones, as they say. And it did hurt me a lot. And I said I will join back the group, and I've added back on Facebook and unblocked him and stuff, and we've been talking and getting on quite well. But I said it's going to take me a while to be able to trust you again after what you did. But it seems to be going well. The group chat, they bloody hell, it keeps binging and bonging and pinging up on my phone, and it's just, I'm like, please guys, let me sleep and stuff. And it's a lot better now. But if I hadn't been on for 3 days, they'd get crazy, like, Dan, where are you? Where are you? I was like, I have a life off of Facebook and off of this group. I don't have to be it 24/7. And there's other guy called Mark who I'm not forgiven yet, and I probably won't ever forgive or unblock or add back, because he did some horrible things, and we just had a massive fallout, and it was not good. And so I probably won't. But they were like, "Oh, we should add him back." I was like, "Well, if you do, I won't be on it, because that was not it was not good when he was on there." And the group was just really had a really bad atmosphere, and there was lots of arguments and fights, and it was just awful. But it seems to be a lot better and a lot more chilled and stuff. Like they said that you had to sign in and sign out on the group chat before you could go onto the group like account, which is so silly, and I'm just glad it's a lot better than it was. And I sorted out my Project Dolls, I did a bit of Dazzle Blue Dot Doll photography, and I'm going to be doing a bit more Dazzle Blue Dot Doll photography tomorrow. I'm now off to go watch today's Henry Neighbours and then watch the newest episode of Supernatural and Charmed, and then going to be working on my book a bit more and doing songs. I hope you guys all had a lovely start to the week. Have a lovely rest of your week, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.